Can your under 18-year-old get a tattoo or piercing without your consent? I'm Simon Dippenaar and I'm a family lawyer. Your beautiful child whose perfect skin you caressed as an infant comes home one day and announces they want a tattoo. Your child is only 16. Can you stop them legally in South Africa? Yes and no. Most countries impose legal age limits on tattooing and body piercing, requiring parental consent below a certain age, usually 18 for tattoos. Some countries, such as the UK, prohibit tattooing an under 18-year-old altogether, even with parental consent. However, South Africa is one of the few countries in the world that has no legislation governing tattooing of minors. But the Children's Act of 2005 states that tattooing of a minor amounts to maltreatment, and therefore it is an offence to tattoo anyone under the age of 18. Furthermore, within the Council for Piercing and Tattoo Professionals, it has become common practice to refuse to tattoo minors without parental consent. And generally, the tattoo industry considers it unethical to tattoo teenagers under 18 without a parent or guardian present. However, there will always be outliers whose behavior is less than ethical. Tattooing is only regulated through bylaws concerning medical waste management, so a rogue tattoo artist may agree to tattoo your child. You may bring a case against them on the basis of the Children's Act. By then, the damage has been done. Therefore, it is important to keep the lines of dialogue open. If your child indicates an interest in getting a tattoo, pay attention. They may not express this directly, but if you hear them frequently talking about celebrities' tattoos or musings about what sort of tat they would have, your child is definitely thinking about it. Find out why they want one. Tattoos have become increasingly popular, with 30% of Americans sporting at least one, 50% of millennials. But if your 15-year-old daughter wants one to feel sexy, or your 14-year-old son wants one to feel tough, this should trigger a conversation of a different nature. Don't ignore this red flag. Now, piercings, unlike tattoos, are not permanent. Because of this, the standards around piercings of minors are more relaxed. There is no legal minimum age for body piercings in South Africa, but the CPTP recommends that body piercing is not administered to anyone under the age of 16 except for facial or cosmetic piercing. In these circumstances, the child must be accompanied by their consenting parent or guardian. A letter of consent is not enough. It's regrettable we don't have more robust legislation in South Africa, but thank goodness for the Children's Act, one of the most progressive pieces of legislation protecting children in the world. And the body art industry is to be applauded for its self-regulation in the absence of tougher laws to protect minors.